Today we're talking all about the S and the Z. S and Z are sister sounds, como sonidos que son hermanas. Sister sounds are different letters that spell the same sound. Say, whoa. I know, it's crazy. Let's practice saying the S sound. Say S. Now put your hand on your throat and say S. Now say the Z sound. Put your hand on your throat. Say Z. What do you notice when you say S? What do you feel? Now say Z. What do you feel? ¿Qué es la diferencia? What's the difference? You notice that the Z is buzzy. Buzzy. So if you're ever trying to spell, si quieres letrear, you can hear, does it say S or Z by touching your throat. It's a cool little trick. Sometimes we hear the S sound at the beginning. Say sip. Say sap. Those are the S sound at the beginning. But sometimes we hear the Z sound at the beginning. Say Z. Say zip. Say zap. Okay, I'm going to give you 2 words. Say sit and say zit. Sit is not buzzy. Zit is buzzy. Which word is spelled with the S? Sit or zit? Yeah, sit is spelled with the S. And which word is spelled with the Z? Sit or zit? Zit is spelled with the Z. Now, let's read these words. Your turn. Cats. Cats. Read this word. Dogs. Dogs. Wait. They both have the S at the end, but I heard you say Z. I said Z too. Cats. Dogs. Sometimes when the S is at the end of the word, it says the Z sound. A veces, cuando el S viene al fin de la palabra, dice el Z sound. Super cool. The Z sound, the Z sound, is sometimes made by S, like in dogs, and sometimes spelled by Z, like in this word. Zip, zip. So remember, sometimes the S, when it comes at the end of the word, it sounds like Z. A veces, cuando el S viene al fin de la palabra, el sonido es Z. Let's practice. I will read you some words, and you point to the letter that says the sound that you hear. Do you hear the Z sound or the Z sound? Pots. Pots. Do you hear the S or the Z? Yeah, we hear the S in pots. Your next one is ponds. Ponds. Do you hear the Z, the S, or do you hear the Z? Really, why? Yes, you hear the Z sound at the end of ponds. The next one is mats. Mats. Do you hear the S or the Z? You hear the S, yeah. So, the thing that we really need to remember today is that at the beginning of the word, S makes the S sound. At the end of the word, S sometimes makes the Z sound. Let's look at this tricky word. What's this tricky word? Yes, it's is. It used to be tricky because we didn't know that S says Z at the end. But now we know it's easy. Is. Now we know that S sometimes says Z. So this word is Good job, friends.